on, you're on the screen,
Yeah, I
and
know.
you're right.
I know.
Oh, okay. Right side up on one.
So folks, we're having a problem with our camera, so we're just using the webcam on the computer right now. And where's the mouse? I need a mouse. Can't right click effectively, and I don't have
No.
any ports. Okay.
What do you mean? Can't right click because why?
Oh, you right click on the pad.
Down
All right, thank you.
here.
Well, I swiped it.
Where did we?
Very interesting, but
A little more interesting than staring at the wall.
true. All right, folks. Sorry about the video issues. We should have audio, though.
I think you stopped at admin expense 120.
Okay, I'm sorry. Where are we?
You got the administration done. What article number is that?
Which is your most recent one, Aaron, 25-26 budget draft, DLT, or?
DLT is the worksheet that I have going.
Okay.
You-
And Aaron is at the very top, where he was.
If you go into the AB worksheets, it's the one that says budget.
Okay, got it.
So I put in the social services that we got. We're just missing main health and main public radio TV. I also
Correct.
added in the $500 request from day one.
Day one, isn't that the one we requested?
That's a new one.
Is that the Wyndham one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the budget committee can make a recommendation, but we really questioned that.
Yeah.
How many people in Parsonsville have they helped? Maybe one.
I think
One
they
person.
said they're helping one currently. Yeah.
And they do charge people when they come in.
Did you put in for the rec committee?
I left it blank. I figured we could talk about that. What we wanted to do.
Recreation, they,
This is
Well,
Parsonsville.
the Sockopee Valley Recreation Council put in a request,
yeah, 4,000.
but for the rec committee,
Oh. Yeah, but is that in this line, social services, is that where you?
No, it wouldn't go in there, but we need an article,
Yeah.
or we need something. It should be its own article because it's a new
Right.
expenditure.
Let me see if I can.
I don't see the,
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the increases.
They're on the right,
Okay.
the first
So we can have this.
white column.
Yeah. So Keyser Falls Library went from 6,000 to 6,250. Sockeye Rec unchanged at 4,000. Parsonsfield Porter Historical Society unchanged at 500. York County Community Action doubled from 1,250 to 2,500. Maine Health, we still need. Southern Maine Agency on Aging unchanged at 750. Caring Unlimited unchanged at 537. Red Cross from 500 to 750. Lifelight from 896 to 900. They went up $4. St. Matthew's Food Bank 1,200 to 1,500. Smooth Feather Youth 600 to unchanged at 600. Grateful Undead unchanged at 550. Waiting on Maine Public, and then Saco River unchanged at 500.
Oh, they went way up.
Did you,
Oh, wait a minute, Saco River Quarter Commission?
No,
No, okay, never mind.
did you say the Snowmobile Club, Snowmobile Club and TV?
we don't have those.
Okay, Snowmobile Club, what that is based on is,
Yeah, it's not a budget item. It should just be an article that says we'll pay, okay, all right.
always. And I think those two were separate at one time.
Well, it's its own article.
Yeah, so, Snowmobile Club is,
Yeah, it's not in here, Debbie. It's not in this section.
oh,
It's separate.
oh, here it's in my social services, okay.
Yeah, it's its
Oh,
own.
right, you're doing the warrant, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so we still need those two items, and then if we want to or not include day one, I think we included over to the budget committee, correct?
Yeah, what doubled, the,
York County Community Action.
yeah, I'd like to see their letter.
Yeah. What,
Okay, so
do
note
they
to self.
justify that?
Yeah. York County.
Renee must have that.
Yeah, I think she has them all in there. I'm not gonna get it now, but it's okay.
We had that.
West Day is asking for the same amount.
Do you
Yeah.
wanna know how many people they serve in Parsonsfield?
Yeah,
234 is what they're saying.
that's pretty good. That's a huge increase.
And that's what? That's heating assistance? And what else? That's the only one I know.
York County Community Action, is it heating, does it say heating assistance? Doesn't say?
Not what I have here, no.
Yeah, I don't know what else they do. The used to have a ride service, but that's gone.
Are they one of the ones who do counseling, kind of, so to speak, as they meet with people?
I'm not sure. Yeah, all right, so we should look at that.
It's an article we need for the rec committee, right?
Yeah. And, I thought we were gonna get a request from the, Riverside Church for their food pantry. We didn't.
I did not see one.
No, we didn't. I know we didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned about raising the St. Matthew's food pantry amount in anticipation of that possibility next year from Riverside
From
Church.
Riverside, have they ever asked us for anything?
No, but neither had St. Matthew's until, what, 3 years ago?
Right,
Yeah.
and I do wonder how many folks from the area, St. Matthews as opposed to Riverside, I would think Riverside might.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I mean, that's why Youthful Maine hasn't asked us for anything, although last year they said they would.
Mhm.
They never sent anything.
Mhm.
But that's why I keep track of how many from Parsonsfield.
Yeah,
And I would imagine the other food pantries do as well. I would like, that'd be an interesting number to find out from both.
Mhm. Yeah, and well,
Riverside
St.
and-
Matthew may do that in their letter. It's interesting, the name of the church is St. Matthew. Everybody, including the person who sent us the request, says St. Matthew's. Says they fed 553 people in Parsonsfield in '24. 302 families. Says Parsonsfield is the largest town they service. Assume that means most number of people. That's significant.
It is significant, but it's a $300 increase.
Yeah, well, after reconsideration and seeing those numbers, I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with that staying at 15.
few.
Okay, so we just need to figure out what we're gonna do for Yorktown Community Action. You wanna come back to that?
Yeah, I'd rather come back to that when we can look it up a little bit better,
Okay.
because it doesn't look like the letter. I can look at it, actually.
Okay,
Why not?
why don't we, so we don't have to go
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, they help people with, fuel assistance, electricity. It's all monies that they receive from the state and federal government anyway, for heating assistance.
served in '24, 234. But, you know, if you read the top what they do, I think I've read more specifically.
Doesn't have any specifics about what they did.
They must have mailed it in because I'm not seeing it anywhere in email.
From,
York County.
yeah, this is on,
Yeah.
I'm on their website too, just to see if they, you know, they have a few more specific details about what they offer, but it seems in the past that they've sent in a letter saying, you know, we help, 3 families with counseling, and, you know what I mean, 10 families with heat, and it's really kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll put it back in that spot that she had it in, so.
Can I, ask a question, please, on, the New Hampshire DOT plowing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was, we expended 12,900, and you're putting in the budget is only 8,000.
Because
I thought that was for 2 years. The first one. That's what it said
That
last.
was the prior year?
I'm pretty sure that's what the warrant item said.
I think when they met, the budget committee met, I did go over these, didn't they, the social services part? We're gonna need an article to include Debbie Harrington's petition for tree removal by this, on Meeks Road. 2,500. I know that Maya, when we met over there to look at them, the trees were in the town's right of way. They were on the edge of the road. And Maya said that it looked like, there were trees that the town should take care of, but it would, a pork chop tree was gonna do it for 2,500. That was a phenomenal price, so
Mhm.
let them do it.
Mhm.
Article for it, if it's part of the town's responsibility, but
Oh, where's the money gonna come from?
exactly.
Road
Roads or cemetery expenses. What do we have in there, 7,000?
What was last year?
right, we reduced it this year.
And we reduced it because 6,000 for professional services
Yeah,
was
what-
way over.
Is that for mowing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. actual is at the end there, 2681.
I mean, that would be the perfect example to use your reserve for.
Right. Maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
When we write the article.
yep.
Well,
Use of reserve, 2,500,
we
pay for
don't
it.
even need an article. We have a
Well, that's true.
cemetery reserve.
Yep. Yeah.
The only problem is that
David, it
people
was
are-
22, 23, it was for 2 bills.
Okay, and how much was it?
Let me see, hold on. Back to it. It was 40 something, that was, let's see. Was, and for 22, 23, it was 41,934. Then 23, 24, I mean, yeah, 23, 24. It was, we expended it was 15.
Okay.
And we did pay 2 bills, 23, 24, 2 different amounts. One was 10,200, the other one was 12,000.
Okay, so we need to
Yeah.
revisit the New
Yes,
Hampshire
and
DOT.
I would leave it at 15, but on the safe side, but.
Yeah, see
Because
that,
their guys would probably rate increases also,
yeah.
so just gonna increase that
The
amount.
problem is that our article from last year says that was 2 seasons.
Because it was carried over from the prior year, wasn't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wanna put it in amount now?
So
or-
that 8,000 should be 15.
Wanna make it, it was 15 and I wanna make it 16.
What are you guys working on now?
Article 23, this is on that sheet, it's line 168.
New Hampshire DOT, our warrant last year said it was for 2 years, but it wasn't. It's the year before that, or even 2 years before that.
What line, cause Article 23 is just.
168.
Okay. Okay.
So we can either leave it at 15 or we wanna go up to 16.
What is that based off? Like, is it like an agreed upon amount? Is it how much they
It's
plow?
What they charge us.
If they charge us per storm,
No, they do a tally at the end of the year
Yeah, so it is per
for
storm.
that section,
Yeah.
and then they
Break
decide,
it out
you know,
into
go
the-
by the 2 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is per storm.
Okay.
They don't charge, they don't bill us per storm,
Yeah.
but that's what we're paying.
Previously, it was.
I was gonna say, because we paid for 2 years and it was $41,000.
Right,
Well, we
So
had
that's
no idea.
20 grand a year, and then last year was 12.
yeah,
yeah, we were pleasantly surprised at.
We were basically, you know, what the state was paying, because they were billing the state for the whole New Hampshire, and of course, that brought the price way up. It wasn't just for that one little section. They came in and talked with the board, and that's what they decided, would only do that 2-mile section, not include all the roads.
yeah.
Okay.
So that dropped the price considerably, so.
So I'd recommend 16,000. Can be overwritten if you so desire.
No, it's like the others. It's a shot in the dark, right? I mean,
Right.
if it's a
Bad year.
terrible winter, then we're under. If it's a mild winter, then we're way over.
Okay, so
And that only makes that section go up from a 493,500 budget to a 505,000.
$493 to 505,
Yep.
or an $8,000 increase?
Well, no, because north is
Oh,
north is going up.
You're talking about last year's?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so can we move on here? Oh, what are we doing with York County Community Action, do we know?
I'm tempted to not double it.
Yep.
I mean, that's a huge increase. We can certainly ask them for more specifics on what it is they provide, but in the meantime, maybe we'd go up $500 to $1,750. Split the difference. I don't know what the budget committee's thinking. I mean, everybody wants more money.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
What's the answer for them?
We aren't sure yet.
Okay.
And we can just.
Yeah, I mean, because
take a look.
looking at the other ones, I mean,
And they go, no.
Keyser Falls Library went up $250. Red Cross went up $250.
Red Cross. a lot
St.
of
Matthew went up $300. Yeah, I mean, everybody else went up. Everybody else that went up $300 or less, and they went up $1,250.
So how about if we literally split the difference, which would be 625 on top of the 1250? Give it 1875.
Okay. Yeah, and then we just need main health and main public. And then day one,
Yeah, what is day one? I'm sorry I missed that.
Oh, yeah, it's funny too, they have it's like a rehab in Wyndham.
They have it's like a house, looks like a house. They take in all kinds of clients, from kids to older people. Majority of the people have to pay to come in for some of their services.
Okay, what kind of services?
It's usually- it's a drug rehab?
Behavioral more, I think, than anything.
Behavior
they
and drug
do
rehab.
Okay,
counseling for people who got in trouble,
yeah.
so,
And I think they helped one Parsonsfield resident, right? That's what.
yeah, I personally, I wouldn't, but I'm sure they get money from Wyndham.
Could split that, $250.
Just look at that there.
Sure.
Because they served 3 Parsonsfield residents, one of which was referred to the youth residential treatment program. Yeah, I guess I might do 250. Please don't mind this.
What was your community sign on that?
1875.
Okay, was I put on this one, so check it.
And day one, you okay with 250?
I am.
yep.
All right.
Yeah, I worry about what the main public request is going to be after they've lost their national funding.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, request. I mean, you know, wanna see them continue, but as Jen said, everybody wants more money.
Right. Okay, so we still need Snowmobile Club and TV2.
Can you pull those numbers, Debbie?
Excuse me?
Snowmobile and TV2?
Yep, I have them.
We need roads.
Snowmobile is, the prior year was 543. For this year it's 350.86.
So 351.
351.
So, yeah,
Not surprising given the winter we had.
Yep.
TV2, last year was 5,772. This year it's 5,441.19.
5442. Okay. Did we send an email to Fire, Kaiser Falls Fire, about them potentially wanting a new truck? An increase, because we had put 15,000, but there was a note on here that we needed to talk to Kaiser Falls Fire.
Jeff Dutel, the chief, was in here this week and said that were you in here when he came in?
I was not.
No, okay. He came in and said he does wanna talk to us, and yes, they are in the market for a new truck. They were borrowing, they actually got one from Hiram, that Hiram was using, but it wasn't the
No,
truck that they
that's the
needed.
forestry truck, a
Yeah,
different
exactly,
animal,
different,
different animal.
totally different.
They've got a leak in the tank of one of their engines, and they're trying to get it repaired, but it may not be repairable.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't know why they can't replace just the tank. Maybe it has to do with the age of the engine and it not being worth it. I
He
don't
did say
know.
the repair might cost more than the truck is worth.
Yeah, yeah, but sometimes that's still an okay way to go. But I mean, that's the kind of thing we need to talk to them about.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to,
Hold that up.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's no sound and only Dave's on.
yeah.
We know the video. There's no sound though?
No.
Huh. Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
You selected the video, didn't you, or no?
Yep.
Well, that's
No.
right, I'm not. Jeez.
There is sound. Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
there is,
yeah,
okay.
no video though, and I'm gonna stay off the camera, it's looking at the ceiling. Okay,
All right, where are we at? Fire department. Yeah, so,
this can stay the same. Okay, 35. This is building capital repair fund. What's in there, but we've got a fair amount, I think. Although, is that where our boiler is coming from? Even if it is we've got a maximum of 70,000 on the boiler,
Max was 71,
71, and it had
80.
100, oh, I
Is it more than that?
thought
Yeah.
maybe, but I could be wrong.
It had more than what we need.
Right,
Yeah.
So I guess I'd leave that at 15.
Reserve summary.
Will it cover Phil?
Yeah, municipal building 85.
Okay. Yeah, along with that 15, that should cover that.
Yeah.
Okay. School, we're all set on.
Yep. School we're all set on 2241792. And then York County tax, we got that. And then general assistance, we did 10. Nope.
Okay.
Outside of roads, that's everything.
Did you do, winter budget? Roads,
Yep.
sand and salt, oh, you did?
Yeah, the only thing that we're missing right now is main health, main public, and Article 24, which is the 2 roads. Call it. Do we know why that's Article 24? So the town approved 340, but the general highway budget says 409. How come it's 69,000?
69,
Because
was that the FEMA reimbursement?
Well, there was a lot more than that. There was a 259,000 FEMA, and then there was an 88,000 FEMA.
Stop. Come on, down.
Was that a transfer from reserve?
Let's go. Come on.
What are you looking for?
The waste management, to get a permit for the waste management.
Across the hall. Yep. I saw how that fit in somewhere.
What she did, instead of it going into the actual road reserve, she put it here.
Define it,
The 69,903.
and that's from
I thought
what?
that's what you were talking about. What?
What's that from?
That would be from the FEMA funds that you, were speaking about. Should be on her,
It's not all of the FEMA money though, so why that amount?
but she also, there was some opera funds that was allocated to the roads. It's probably on her, reserve sheet.
Maybe it was just ARPA. Remember we said whatever was remaining?
Oh, there wasn't 69 left in the opera. No.
No, it was below 30.
Here we go. Road account was overexpended by 19,956.17 after 2024 adjustment of 164 from undesignated fund balance done June 30th, 2025 after reconciliation. So no money was put into the road reserve after the fiscal year 23-24. 69,903.04 was deposited to general highway to make up the difference between the 140,977.87 and the 210,880.91 that was supposed to be done.
Okay, I didn't quite
I don't know that I
No,
under,
you generally don't, generally when there's a reserve is created, you put it into the reserve account, not into the budget. That's why I did my spreadsheet, because I'm removing that at the very bottom, so you can see what the actual budget is. Without those reserves coming in.
so that amount is supposed to have gone. I don't understand. Because she lists it as a withdrawal. So that amount was withdrawn from the reserve. And deposited into general highway.
I think the FEMA information stuff was done after June 30th. So that's probably why that's not showing up here. I don't know.
Well, the FEMA deposit is separate.
So the budget amount was the 340.
Right.
And that in itself was, I believe, a $50,000 increase from the prior year. I don't have that number right in front of me.
It went from 290 to 340.
Yeah, 50,000.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get more done on the roads, but realistically, we're not going to. Without taking a big hit.
You mean, you don't wanna increase it by another 50?
No, I don't want to. That is correct.
Okay. So what do you mean, unless we're taking a big hit?
That,
The roads are
that's
gonna
the
take a
thing.
big hit.
How much does he have available in reserve right now? I don't have the, reserve sheet right here.
Road reserve is sitting at $501,000.
Okay, about half of that's from the FEMA,
More than half.
more than half. Well, if we- Yeah,
Good
we
amount.
really need to hear from Maya,
Yeah,
because we could use some of that. Probably it's a good idea to use some of that. But we need to know what he's got planned. And honestly, as we did with the boiler, we'd probably want to actually put an article in for that separately, just because it's in reserve, road reserve.
put an article in for taking out of reserve.
Yeah, using the road reserve.
It is a big amount, but it was FEMA money
Did-
for for
Here,
road maintenance.
on the
so-
roads, can you see if there was 100,000 was put, taken out of the road reserve?
No, the only withdrawal, 100,000 was taken out of Bartlett Doe.
And 25 budget, there's an article, Article 26, town appropriate 164,000 from undesignated fund balance to pay for major storm damages incurred during 2023, 24. And the intent was for the, I think the FEMA to pay that back. But it sounds like there's plenty of money in the roads right now, it's at 500,000.
You know, I thought we were gonna put the FEMA money into general highway maintenance.
still have to reimburse that $164,000.
Yeah. It should go into our regular fund,
Yeah, undesignated fund.
because that's what it was drawn from for the
Right.
overage.
Right.
Yeah, she put that the 164 was done after reconciliation.
Good, good.
Okay, so we need Maya,
Yep.
bottom line.
And hopefully he's able to make it Monday.
Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, what else? That's pretty much it.
That's
isn't it?
pretty much it. Yeah. I think we have
Cemetery expense,
cemetery.
we looked at that.
We have the 2681 for the mowing. We have 1,000 for the repairing of stones.
2681, you said?
Yep.
Okay,
2681 for the mowing.
yeah,
1,000 for repairing stones.
yeah.
And then 500 for the West Day
Oh, okay.
posts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I will attempt to put this on a much more digestible format. Tonight or tomorrow. So we can kind of see last year's budget versus this year's budget.
Okay.
Is there anything similar to the vein of the recreation committee that we're not accounting for? Because this basically is just comparing year over year.
we have what other, you have a list of other articles, didn't you?
I have a ton. We need an article, I mean, this is money for the Piper Fund to be a separate fund for Piper Cemetery.
Yeah.
An article for the mutual aid contract. An LRAP change, no longer just paving, rec committee, plow contract. Which should,
What do we need
because we'll.
to be able to enter into a new 3-year?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's not a budget.
Not probably going
No, but we need an article.
Right.
I'm just
Okay.
listing the articles that we need. An article for the road reserves,
Yeah,
okay, and because Deb Harrington did get a petition, that should be, even though it might be,
yeah,
it should be on, it should be on.
it should.
Yep.
And that's a couple of straw votes I'm on, but other than that, I don't have anything else. Well, contract would be going out to bid again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, contract will be going out to bid.
Yep.
Should we include the fact that we need to go out to bid again for the mowing contract?
I don't think we need to. I think,
I think that was we didn't sign it for 3 years.
no,
No.
well, they gave us 3 prices. We, at least in our minds, signed it for the first year. And next year we'll sign it for the second year. And the following year we'll sign it for the third year.
Are we obligated to sign it, or we could put it out to bid again?
He'll walk. Well, okay, yes,
Okay,
we could.
okay.
wages. I know we did a 2.5% increase kind of across the board.
Is code enforcement in there? It needs to be.
It is, yes.
52,000.
Yeah, we don't
No.
have a specific plan.
We agreed to 35,500 for code enforcement.
30.
25 an hour.
I think that's based on 40 hours.
52?
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought it would drop way down during the winter. Of course, we may be fooling ourselves.
Plus you got, well, you do have a deputy CEO. Right now you're paying 2 people, so. So what do you wanna drop it to?
What did we have? We had.
We had 35.5.
So he's 20 bucks.
All right. All right. So 911 administrator, 2.5% increase. Good with that?
Yeah, I'm not willing to give other raises this year after what we did last year.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys feel. But we
I
gave a
think that last year
6%
was-
increase plus MPERS for the people in the office, which is another 5% from the town.
All right. So then we just got to figure out CEO.
Yeah, so,
Well, we pay him $25 an hour, he's kind of hoping with certifications, remember, once he gets a lot of certifications, that might go up, or there was room to.
yeah. So,
Move.
What are we going to base the average number of hours on? 32, 35.
32 might not be bad.
32 is 41,600.
And right now now he's doing, well, he's doing 40 now, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's
Right.
doing,
So
he'll
he's
be
working
doing 40
4/10s.
for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess I might base it on 36, honestly.
I think that might be more reasonable
Yeah.
at this point, in between study time, certification time,
Yeah.
exams, tests.
40,
And
so
if
that's
it's-
46.8.
Yeah, and, I mean, we did kind of allude to the fact that as he got his certain certifications, that we might be able to increase that. So if we've got a fixed number, then we've gotta stay within that, which is okay.
35.5?
No.
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 46,800.
That wasn't off too much, was I? No fees.
And hopefully that does it.
Clerk, we talked about going to 36 hours.
For 45.5.
Which
I
would,
thought she was talking about 3 miles.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, it was 36.
36.
okay.
so that's 55, 261.44.
So they're rounded up.
For each one you do?
Yeah, it would make no sense.
Okay.
Don't make sense.
And Renee does 34? No, she does 32.
She's at 32, right?
She's
then?
at 32, but she works 34,
Correct.
which is a problem.
She
She
prefers.
doesn't though. She takes time off.
Right,
She's here for 34 one week and then she takes
2 hours.
4 hours
4
the
hours.
next week.
The afternoon. For her food
Food
cart.
truck, right.
Right, but she only does that for, what, 3 months?
Yeah, true.
June, July, August, September.
So
and
what
she
is
works October.
Danielle's, Aaron?
55, it'll be 55, 262.
Her preference, when I just came in today, she said my preference is to keep that comp time, as comp time, or if it doesn't work for the town's whole budgeting, then, you know, she's good to get paid for 34. Instead of 32.
Shouldn't,
Well,
I
my,
think Danielle should be in on that one, right? That decision?
Sure.
okay, so maybe leave that until Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only two, deputy clerk and select board assistant.
Okay, now, we gotta figure out about Norm. his time gonna fit in the deputy CEO budget?
What, is he 25 an hour?
30.
35 an hour.
What are you under? Article 9 wages worksheet?
Yep.
Because I can't open it up. Interesting.
So at 35 an hour, that's just shy of 6 hours a week
For the
that we
budget?
for the budget for the deputy. Yeah,
Shy of 6 hours a week.
correct.
Sure is putting it all
Yeah, but
Right now,
right now.
his time should
Hopefully.
go down,
Yeah,
as
mean, I
Tom's
don't know.
expertise goes up.
yeah.
I mean it's 304 hours. Basically, we have 304 hours of norm time at that rate.
I wonder, and he's already submitted, I think, some time.
I would assume.
Yeah. Which might be interesting to see. We could ask him, based on what you've seen, what you've had come in, what you've done, how you're working with Tom, what are your expectations for,
Mm-hmm.
you know, fading parts of that?
Mm-hmm.
Will he be here Monday? I don't know, was he here today?
No,
Yeah, I believe he will,
Norm wasn't.
No,
Oh, Norm wasn't?
No.
Okay.
Mondays, yeah,
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
we should ask him on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good plan. Okay, so then, last but not least, we need to go through the warrant and clean up and add articles. We're not gonna do that today. We need to do that.
So if we, meet with Maya at 4:30, give him a half an hour. And that gives us 5 to 6 to go through the warrant. And, I mean, I'm gonna read through it, I think this weekend.
Yeah,
You know.
likewise.
Yeah.
All right,
And the, New Hampshire DOT, that article needs to be written.
Yeah, we have it in the file.
So since wages are changing here, you probably should go back in and look at FICA. Anything that's, driven by wages should probably be looked at. FICA and Medicare is a big one.
we don't budget for those. Right,
FICA, yes, we do.
we budget for those?
Oh, FICA and Medicare, yes.
Where?
Oh, I know Danielle and, you did it last week, Danielle went over that.
Oh, I'm sure you went over it, but I don't think we've ever had.
Yeah, I got, see, I'm looking at my spreadsheet, but I've got Medicare.
Well, I'm looking at the warrant, that's where the
Okay.
articles are.
Okay, I'm familiar with it.
I
Is he in
understand.
here somewhere?
I don't believe it is. I don't think we've ever had an article to,
Huh.
just
Yeah,
paid
there's
it
been,
out of it?
yeah, there's been a budget in there. Every year there's been a budget.
When you say a budget,
There's a budgeted amount in here that's been approved by the voters.
okay,
Yeah.
show me where, please.
Yep. 3.
It's Article 14.
Article 14 says the man,
Payroll
20
tax.
20-03 payroll taxes.
payroll
Yep.
taxes, all right, stand corrected.
Hitting.
It's last year's,
Main PERS probably should be looked at.
oh, do we need another article for main PERS? No. No, we agreed, we
No,
had that
that-
last year.
There was
Is it-
an article to accept it last
Right,
year.
do we need to do a year one? No.
No,
Okay,
we voted to join.
right.
Yeah.
So we got to get wages locked down before we can
Do that, don't do that.
do those. So I'll highlight those.
Payroll tax budget last year, under 2003.
20,780, at least that's in the warrant.
Yep, that's what's in the warrant. Payroll tax,
We expended 16,500. Public Works payroll taxes are paid out of the Public Works budget.
Mhm.
is that what PY means?
What?
Under, last year it says PY tax or,
Prior year.
oh, prior year, okay,
Yeah.
not public works.
Okay.
Okay, we're just kind of spinning our wheels here. I think I'm gonna close the workshop.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Again, I apologize, folks, for our video issues. We'll work on those and hopefully get that cleared up by Monday meeting time.
And you'll just text me. We're looking at this one.
Yep.
We should put a sign up there.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to be the only one on.
I know, I noticed, I was like, it's okay with me.